Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Okay, October 30th. What are we watching?
What are you watching?
What is
it? Put it in my ear.
It says Night Swim.
Night Swim!
That's right. You want to put it back?
Yeah!
All right. Night Swim.
Mommy!
Here we go.
Mama, it's Night Swim. It's night.
Man, I was kind of disappointed in this one. Night Swim. I mean, it has that, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell's son, Wyatt Russell, in it. I mean, I don't know if I've ever, seen him in anything and been like, man, this guy is great, I've liked him, and I think everything I've seen him in. But I've never been, sorry about this yawn. Sorry about that. Don't know where that came from. But, so, I don't know. I guess I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of him. But I was Kerry Condon. And Kerry Condon, should have probably won Best Supporting Actress for Banshees of Inisherin. She didn't win. And she's in this. And she does very well in it. It really is the movie. It's really not the actor. So, I don't know. Like Wyatt Russell, it's nothing that he's doing in this that kind of makes the movie not work. It's the movie that doesn't work. It's not the actors. The actors are doing fine. So, this movie is about have you ever seen The Poltergeist? You ever seen The Poltergeist? You ever seen Amityville Horror? If you've seen both of those movies, if you've seen The Shining, you're watching this movie. It's not a haunted house. It's a haunted swimming pool. The movie's called Night Swim, but one little problem I had with this movie is that the things that go bump in the night also go bump in the day, so it should just be called Swim. But yeah, instead of like a haunted house, we have a haunted swimming pool. But it's not only haunted at night. So I don't like the title very much because things started happening during the day, and I'm talking to my wife, and I'm like, the thing's called Night Swim. What's going on? Nothing should be happening right now. The stuff that was happening at night was awesome, and things started happening at night, but when things were going on during the day, I'm like, no, 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 no. So yeah, you got this family, you got this dad, who is Wyatt Russell, you got this mom, who is Kerry Condon, and we got a daughter who's like a teenager, probably in high school, and a son. The daughter's going into the swim team. The son is playing like Little League or something, and the dad was a professional baseball player, but then developed MS, so he had to put his career on hold, or ultimately to a stop. And so they've moved around a lot, just being traded to different teams. I think the last one he was on was the Brewers. But yeah, so they're trying to find some roots, trying to find a place to stay, and they, with his physical therapy that he's going through, they're like, swimming would be good, so they find a house that has a pool in it. But what they don't know is that this pool is haunted. We know because we watched that beginning scene, which was kind of like a flashback to like probably the 80s or something like that, where we see this kid get overtaken by the pool in a supernatural way, and we're like, why the heck is this pool haunted? This is strange. And the movie does get into why it's haunted, and I guess I kind of like it, but it has a very much of a something similar to a like Poltergeist thing. It's not like buried on a graveyard or anything like that. And their Pet Cemetery, it kind of made me think of Pet Cemetery a little bit. But it gives you the reason as to why this pool is haunted, and I did like the reasoning. But everything just kind of plays out exactly how you think it's going to play out. Some of the like little monster creature, zombie ghosts that live in the pool, I thought were done very well, but there was this one that they showed just a little too much, and the one that it reminded me of, what it reminded me of was, if you ever watched The Walking Dead, do you remember the well zombie, the one that was in the well? Ooh, there's a little ghosty that kind of reminds me of him. I don't know. I just felt like the movie didn't go into better places. It just felt like a lot of things that I had already seen before. Stuff was happening during the day. But yeah, Amityville, The Shining, Poltergeist, Pet Sematary. It's all kind of in this. And also, the ending was kind of like cheesy or weird or surprising, because I feel like it almost sends out a bad message. I mean, maybe not, but I don't know. I was like, I'm kind of surprised they're ending it this way. It doesn't seem just, it doesn't seem like it should end the way it does. I don't know. It basically, I don't know. There were things that about the movie that felt like outdated, I guess, that I was surprised. I was like, wow, wouldn't expect to see this in a 2024 movie. Maybe in a 90s movie or an 80s movie, but not in a 2024 movie. But anyway, I mean, it was just such a cliche film, and the title didn't quite work for it, and I love Kerry Condon so much. Again, she should be a Best Actress Oscar winner. But this movie, it was weird because it just didn't feel like movie theater cinema. It felt like I was like, as I was watching it, I was like, why are there people that I recognize in this? You know, it didn't seem like stars should be in it. Like, Wyatt Russell seemed above this movie. Kerry Condon seemed way above this movie. Why are you in this movie? I mean, you know, you gotta work. So I guess I shouldn't say that, but it was like, it felt like a movie that would have people that you don't know in it. So it's odd that it had people that I know in it. Is kind of how I felt, because it just felt so basic and normal and regular, and not unique. Anyway, I'm curious, have you seen Night Swim? If so, what do you think of it? I'm also curious what you've been watching this holiday season as we count down the days to Halloween. Halloween is tomorrow. Halloween is tomorrow. We got one movie left, which means I know what that movie is, because I know the movies in our calendar. But it's been great. I dig it. So tomorrow we're gonna have our final film, and also trick or treating, of course. Got to carry on that tradition. And then what else are we gonna do? I don't know, I may follow up with maybe a ranking of these movies, or I did buy quite a few films this October, so I might do like a full October haul. I probably will do that, because I didn't show them all. I think I only showed 1, 2 that I bought during that time. So yeah, I might do a full October haul. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'd just like to thank you so much for watching, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.